Hey guys, I'm Kelsey. Welcome to my very first YouTube video. I'm so excited to start this adventure with you guys. I really just wanted to start making beauty videos because I'm just a simple girl from Alabama. I like makeup, but I'm also a tomboy at heart. I usually don't wear any kind of lipstick or any kind of eyeshadow. I usually just put bronzer in the crease and keep moving. So I'm learning. I hope you guys can learn with me as I go. I have a lot of ideas for videos, but I do want to make sure that my subscribers and my audience love my videos. It's going to be anywhere from first impressions to a full face of one brand, to a full face of nothing new, to a full face of everything new. So I'm going to have a lot of videos, and I also want to know what you guys want to see. What do you want to see that nobody else does, or what do you want to see that everybody else does? I will do it. I want my content to make my subscribers and my fans happy, if that's what you want to call it. I mean, honestly, I could get like 0 likes, 0 views, 0 subscribers, but that's okay because I'm still going to keep doing it because it's something I enjoy to do. And also subscribe to my channel because I will be posting at least 3 videos a week. I'm going to try as many as possible. I'll leave my Instagram tag in the description box along with all the products that I used today. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. This is the Loreal Miracle Blur, and it is the best thing ever. It really does smooth out the skin, smooth out any kind of like problem areas. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but I use this every day and I think it is like fantastic. I also use this as my sunscreen because it does have SPF 30 in it, which is great. Today we're going to be using the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. This is supposed to be really good stuff. I heard lots of reviews and lots of great things about it, and I am going to be using this shade 2C1 Bisque. So we will see what all the hype is about on this because I like my full coverage. I do have quite a bit of larger pores on my face. That comes with years of problematic skin, unfortunately. It did come when you bought a foundation from Ulta. You got the Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder, as well as the a sample of the Becca Love Skin Brighten and Blur Primer. You got these minis for like, I think it was $5 anytime you bought a foundation. So we're going to try these out as well with the foundation. So I'm going in with that much skin. It smells really good. I do have very oily skin, so I think that this is probably going to wear very oily on my skin, but we're just going to see how it goes. Moving on, let me tell y'all one thing about me for sure. Y'all are going to see me use so many samples and so many minis. I personally like to buy like the travel size stuff to see if I like it. And then if I do like it, I'll get the big version of it. But that's just me because, hey, I'm balling on a budget. Because I do work full time and this is just a hobby. So, a little bit about me. I don't care what kind of foundation I use or what kind of new primer I use. I always go in with a pore minimizing primer, and lately I've been loving this one again. I used to use it a while back, and I was recently switched back to it after used to use the NYX pore filler primer or something. I think I used to use, but I recently found this again, and I fell back in love with it. But it does work really good. I just put it right here, mostly in my T-zone, but mostly in my cheek. That's where my larger pores are. And then after you kind of like smooth it, you just kind of like want to pat it to make sure it gets all in the skin. Okay, so we're going to go into the foundation now. I've been loving this lately because it's pretty bouncy. And then this is really good for like getting under your eyes and everything. That's only one pump. I do like full coverage. I'll get another little pump and kind of put it on like where I really need coverage. Feels like it's gonna dry down pretty quickly. I kind of think it smells like paint. I mean, if I really had to give you guys an honest review on what it smells like. Color shade is pretty good. I feel like it's gonna dry down pretty matte. I would say it's pretty full coverage. Kind of want to blend it in with your neck a little bit. Because no matter, I mean, this is a pretty good color match for me, but no matter what, you do always kind of want to get where your jawline is. Because throughout the day it will kind of oxidize and change colors, especially like if you put powder and stuff on it. But throughout the day it will kind of darken up a little bit. So you don't want to have like a harsh kind of like, you don't want to have a harsh line of like foundation and then like your neck color after it all settles and kind of like oxidizes a little bit. First impressions after it's blended out, I think it looks pretty nice. I don't usually use concealer. I know that's probably like the biggest shocker ever because that's just something that everybody does. I usually either go in before with like a color corrector, or I might conceal my under eyes before I do foundation. But very rarely do I go in with any kind of concealer afterwards. That's just my preference. I feel that'll look kind of weird with it. I feel like it actually darkens my under eyes. I know that's weird to say, but I feel like it does. But for this video, I am going to go in with Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in 16N Fair Light. Like it's another mini. I always get minis. And I'm just going to put a little bit under my eyes. I feel like everybody looks so weird when they blend out concealer. Like no matter what. That's another reason why I love this EcoTool, because it really does get like in the corners and right up under your eye. Okay, so that's the foundation on. I do really like it. I'm not sure it's the best combination of the concealer. I feel like it's kind of pretty light around my eyes. But moving on, to set my under eyes, I'm going to go in with, I feel like this is a cult favorite, but it's the Coty Airspun, and it is in translucent extra coverage because my under eyes need it. Now I'm in just to set under eyes. Setting the other under eye. I'm kind of nervous about this, but it's the Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder. It looks a little dark, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to take a big powder brush and just set my face like that. You can tell it kind of darkened the foundation, like this side's darker than that side. The foundation was a really good color match at the beginning before I powdered, but as you can see, after I powdered, my face is darker than my neck, which that's normally happens, so I just usually use bronzer to bronze up the neck to kind of match it a little better. Speaking of bronzer, I'm going in with the Loreal Southampton Classic Face Palette. So it does come with a bronzer, blush, and 4 eyeshadows in here, which is really, really nice. I'm not going to use an eyeshadow in this palette, but I did really want to test out the bronzer and the blush, because I do have another eyeshadow palette that I want to try out today. It's first impressions for me, but it's so cute. I wore this shirt to kind of match my eyeshadow, so that should kind of give you a clue of maybe what it's going to be. So first we're just going to bronze up the skin with the bronzer in the palette. Oh, it's a really nice bronzer shade. I know, I don't know why. Does anybody else, every time they bronze, they turn their head this way? Like, I mean, what does that do? I don't know. I guess maybe it makes us see our face better. Also, guys, I have 2 French bulldogs, so if you hear snorting or anything, that's them out the door. And I am just going in, this is the Real Technique multitask cheek brush, but I love it for bronzing. It's like the perfect dome shaped. And then put some in my jawline. This is a really nice bronzing shade, for real. I always take it like all the way back just so there's no kind of like harsh lines as well. I'm going to use a different brush to kind of take it down my neck to kind of match our face a little bit. We are going to contour with the same palette. I usually like to go in with the same palette to contour with because I feel like it gives you a more natural contour look. I'm going to go in with the Real Technique. It's a setting brush, but I love it for contouring. And we're just going to contour the cheeks. And contour the other side. And then under our lip. I am going to contour my nose a little bit as well. I know you guys have already probably noticed, but I do have a deviated septum, so my nose is pretty crooked, so I have to contour it, or lightly contour it a little bit, but another thing that I always do after I contour is I do go in and blend it out, just to make sure everything is seamless. You don't have like those harsh lines and stuff. I'm taking just the very end of my dual fiber brush and really blending that out. Now moving on to blush, I am going to use the blush in the palette, which is right here, and that is in the shade Coral Reef. I'm just going in with a Wet n Wild blush brush and lightly blush the cheeks. Now we are going to blend it out again. Now for highlight, we are going to use a Becca highlight, and it is in the shade Champagne Pop. It's a mini one. To highlight, I do like to use the Real Technique Multitask Eye Brush. This is so good for highlight. It's like pretty precise on it. Let's see. Oh, that's a nice highlight. Okay, Becca. That's really pretty. It's like blinding. That is really pretty. I like it. I did go in with my Cupid's bow and my nose with that highlight as well. It is really pretty. Next, I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Brow Gel, and it is in the shade Ash Brown. And it has like a very little tiny spoolie on it. I like it a lot. It does give the brow a really natural effect. And it doesn't take long at all. My good brow is actually giving me fits today. Sisters, not twins. Always remember that. Moving on to eyes. I'm so excited to be jumping in this Too Faced palette. It's the Just Peachy Mattes. They have such pretty shades in here. I'm going to hold it upside down. I'm going to hold it upside down so my mirror doesn't kind of get in the way. But these are so pretty. First, I'm going to take the shade Peach Tea and put that in the crease. I just realized I didn't have you guys zoomed in. The first shade I'm going to go in with is Peach Tea, and it's that lighter shade right there. I'm just going to throw it in the crease. Just building it up as a nice transition shade. Ooh, it smells like peaches. So the next shade, I'm going to go in with Peach Cobbler and deepen up the crease. I'm going to go right below that transition shade just to deepen it up. That's a really pretty shade. Okay, for the next color, I'm going to go in with Peach Tarte and deepen up the outer V. And I'm gonna pack it on. Ooh, that's pigmented. She pigmented. Ooh. I ain't mad though. I'm going to pack it on to where I want it first and then blend it out. Now I'm going to take a fluffy brush and blend that out. Okay, so even though it's not perfect blended, we are going to go on top of the lid with a different color. And they're all mattes. Usually I like a little bit of glitter on my lid, so I might go in with this Stila eye glitter in the shade Dollish. We'll just see what the outcome looks like and then decide. I might go with Peach Punch in the inner corner and then Peach Sangria kind of like in the middle. What do you guys think? We'll see. We'll see. That's pretty. It's like a true pinkish peach, I would say. These eyeshadows are blending pretty good though. Now in the middle between the light pink and the brownish shade, I'm going to go in with Peach. I'm going to go in with Peach Sangria. That's actually pretty, guys. I like it. And for a lower lash line, I am going to go in with the Peach Tarte. Okay, and now to smudge it out, I am going to go in with Peach Punch and blend it out. Now that the eyes are done, I don't know if I want to go in with a Stila glitter. I might save it for another video, but it is really pretty. I think I'm just going to stay all matte for this eye look. Next up for eyeliner, we are going to go in with the Kat Von D Dagger Tattoo Liner. I've never tried this before, so it's new to me. It's very black. I didn't do a wing or anything, I did just do a straight line. So one thing about me as well, I always prime my eyelashes. I know not a lot of people do, and probably they don't know why other people do, but I just feel like if you prime your face, why not prime your eyelashes? And I feel like it gives you a nice coat for your mascara to go on. So we're just gonna prime. Now for mascara, I am going to go in with the Lancome. I just call it the big mascara because it really has like a fancy word on it. I'm not about that, but it is really good and it is in the shade Big as the New Black. So that is one coat on each eye. I'm going to go in with the second coat and then also coat my bottom lashes as well. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have completely different eyebrows and completely different eyes, like from each other. Because I do, and I will never understand why it's like that, but it is what it is. And now for eyeliner, I am going to go in with the LA Girl Gel Liner. It is in the shade brown. Usually I go in with black, but I figured since this is kind of like a matte look and it's not really, you know, wow, bam, glam, that I am just going to go in with a brown eyeliner. Last but not least is the lips. I am going to go in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in Crush. This is really pretty. Ooh, it's very pretty. I like it. It is very matte, but it is a really pretty color, especially for this eye look. It's very peachy pinky, so I really like it. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I really do like it. I think the eyeshadow came out great, and I think the lipstick just goes perfect with the eye look.